Hey everyone, I'm Nick.
I'm Vic.
And we're NV Board Gaming here with an unboxing from a Gamefound project. It will be pretty obvious what this is.
Big one.
ISS Vanguard, and I've never seen this before. It actually labels it was the second wave shipment of this product. So we're going to open this. We have a bunch of stuff that we supported with this Awaken Realms project. Take a gander. We have the core box for sure. We have Deadly Frontiers campaign. We have the stretch goals. We have Close Encounters, which is all the minis, which I'll speak about that because it won't actually be in this box here, but we have it off of camera. So I'm going to get everything out of this box. We're just going to hit this camera real quick. Lost Fleet. I'm just going to pull this all out of the camera, and then we'll bring this camera down. Here's the pets I actually backed. Thought Vic might like these pets that come with it.
Yeah.
We'll get that open as well. Here's Deadly Frontier that I mentioned. We're going to look at these one by one. I'm just pulling them out of the box first. And here is our core box.
Wow, this is the biggest box we've ever gotten.
Yes, it is. We haven't backed any big CMON games, so that would rival it, I think. And there's our big core box for that. And also, since I said it was off camera, we still got this copy of Close Encounters that I actually picked up from Grand Con. So I'm going to bring this camera down, and we're going to get this all settled up, and we'll open these one by one. All right, so we decided to start with the core box here, and we will also open this. That was in the package as well. Just see what they would like to mention. So it is, okay, we have the co-author right here. We have the CEO of the Awaken Realms team. Dear backer, it's an incredible moment for our team to deliver a new board game to our players. Okay. They're just talking about the game. It was not only our first project on our new crowdfunding platform, Gamefound, it was yet another game where we set ourselves for ourselves new ambitious, okay? New ambitious goals. There were many firsts. All right, just skimming through. Incredible experience was personally important for many of us. And this took a long time to fulfill, and you can see why. There was so much product here, and people were customizing their orders at such a massive scale. This project, all these different waves that are coming out in the shipments. So let's take a look at all their hard work.
What was on the back of that letter? I thought
There's some back. Let's see.
I saw something.
More text.
Was it just a picture?
Awaken Realms and an important note. Yeah, it was saying if there's damaged stuff, there's to report that.
All right.
Missing stuff.
I just wanted to check, be thorough, you know.
Okay, makes sense.
Sorry to
Before
hold
you
everyone.
continue, read this.
Yeah, you never know, right?
Yeah, it's like an escape room.
Yeah. You don't want to fail right away.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, ISS Vanguard is it's a cooperative game, and it's going to be more of a hobby style game. This will be a big campaign, sprawling. That's going to take a lot of plays to get through. So I'm really hoping that Vic and I enjoy it a lot.
We have a lot for it.
It does fart, so that's good. And yes, we do. So some of this stuff here that's cardboard is probably going to be replaced because I bought the Close Encounters. So that will have a lot more minis. But here are some standees right there. I'm not going to take these out right now. Standees and some other tokens. Here's our rule book. Large, fairly thick for how large this is. Got all our components labeled out. I believe Paul Grogan did the rule book on this.
Nice.
Tutorial, campaign, operations, different methods of play. It's talking about this little binder thing. This will be a key component of the game. This is called the ship book, that component. Planetopia, nice. A lot of depth in this game. There's going to be plenty to explore. Vic does like space games, so I'm hoping this one is really good for us.
I'm envisioning a table set up in that middle room permanently.
Oh, yeah?
With this on it.
I don't know if we had a bigger table than that one.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of text. A lot of things I have to go over.
Yes, there's a lot of things.
Yeah. All right. And here's the index. Quick reference. Okay, let me look at this iconography a little bit. Icons glossary here. Very helpful. Maybe there'll be some cheat sheets as well. We'll find out.
Bubba cheat sheet.
And let's look at some art really quick before I move on. A lot of text. Okay. There is that notebook.
No other pictures.
Resuming save games. We'll get this open. Down at the bottom. So far to me, it's looking like nothing was damaged. I haven't got a great look on the sides. How about you, Vic?
I haven't seen
pretty
anything.
decent.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a fairly heavy box.
Yeah.
Especially when you know it's just board game. So this is stuff that's all going to go in our binder. You can see by the 3 rings that are already punched for it. I don't want to give up any spoilers too much, but I'm just scrolling through to give you a look. This is going to be these are probably dividers. That makes sense to me. If I want to go to the memorial wall, I have this divider. If I want to go to the med bay, I got this divider. So I'm thinking these are all dividers for our binder.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, next, Vic. You can pull the next one out. Planetopia there in the board.
The binder.
Okay, there's our binder.
A binder.
The ship
The
book.
ship
Let's see.
book.
A blank slate. It is.
Yeah, it has some organizational items on the side.
Very cool.
I guess to tell
Yep,
you.
and I just mentioned those, so you can actually see those.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they protected that with some cardboard in the binder so they didn't just let it succumb to what may.
Come whatever may.
Planetopedia.
Good. Skim through that son of a... As long as it doesn't look like crazy spoilers, okay. We're not going to scroll through this then. We'll take a look off camera just to see what kind of,
I would hate to ruin it for anyone.
I don't want to do spoilers, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of the art. Planetopia right there. Victory pool, do not use until instructed. We have a secret envelope here that obviously we're not going to open, but it does have a decent amount of stuff in it, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, this is not just paper in here. These are hefty things right here. So that's going to be cool to open.
Yeah. Woo.
All right, system maps. Woo. I feel like this is the board game version of Starfield. How much stuff there is. Very cool book here. This system map just seems really cool. I'm not going to be sitting here going through all these pages with you. Here's a comic, the prologue. We're going to go through that before we start playing even to get a little familiar with the theme of what's going on. Operations book. You will mark and fill this book as you play operations. There are 3 methods of play that I glanced at. There might be more. I believe operations was the name of one of those types. Logbook. This is the campaign one. Woo!
I'm just astounded right now.
So there's a lot of story in there.
Sitting in silence.
Yeah, there's just so much. But this is what we're getting into. I wanted to try one of these type of games. I never backed these types. I was like, let me try this one. This one looks super cool.
Yeah, you were on it right away. I remember you were on when they were first talking about it.
Yep. Here's our memorial wall. Unfortunate soldiers that have passed along in our adventure. They will be memorialized in our ship book. We have recess boards that are super nice for security, for science, for recon, and for engineering. Super cool recess boards.
Love that.
Very awesome.
Looks like minis.
Yeah, let's get those out. Take a look at our minis here. There will be more of that. Oh, yeah, that little. This one caught my eye because it has a piece on it.
Yeah. How fun. Don't see that every day.
No. Awaken Realms, as you know, is one of the companies known for their quality minis.
New painting projects, eh?
This one would be a lot big. You already have
A lot.
another Awaken Realms game that you're working on. But this one came to mind because I'm curious to see what's in that Close Encounters box.
Yeah.
How much content, how much stuff to paint. Look at this cool, this is a badass little gun. Little chainsaw gun going on. How awesome is that guy?
Sick. Like Gears of War, that's what I think of.
I'll show one more here. This guy has some creatures with him. Probably found them on a planet. They're his little pets now. Showing big. Little sea creature looking things.
I can appreciate that.
There's that, which is going to cover nicely all this stuff. And would you look at all those cards? Would you just look at it?
Wow.
Okay, we're not going to go through all these cards, but let's talk about quality. I'll open a pack of cards, and we'll see what kind of quality we get in a campaign-style big project game from Awaken Realms. Let's see if they slacked a little bit on this. No, they didn't. These are nice cards. They're not linen finished, but they're nice. And the art pops. A lot of color. Very clear text. Not text heavy. Look at that. Draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Draw 3 cards. During dice check, reroll any number of green die. Reroll 1 blue die. Roll a die of your color from your spent pool and add it to your roll pool. So that's nice. That's nice. It's not a big thing of text right there in all these cards. I like that. So the card quality, I approve of that.
Nice little storage for those.
Very nice. This has to do with the engineering, the security, and all that, the recessed boards. You can tell by the color scheme. That's what I'd have to assume. Mm-hmm. That's the same color scheme I just saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to open all these, okay? I'm not going to open all this. We have a lot to open. These are different type of cards.
Tempting. Ooh, chunky die.
Okay.
Lots of colorful chunky dice.
Yeah, we have some purple cubes, translucent, big chunky dice. You could, I think, back something extra to make them even nicer, or they were nicer ones. I didn't care about that, to be honest. I didn't think they had sparkles and stuff. I don't know why I would pay extra for that, but I believe, if I recall, that was an option.
You didn't get the sparkles?
I didn't get those sparkles. All right, we have maybe a dice bag here that is unfortunately falling apart pretty bad. But,
these bags, who makes these?
Yeah.
They have a monopoly on crappy bags.
Holders for minis, looks like. And like I said, everything else in here looks like different types of cards. If I didn't have so many boxes to go through, I would go through those with you. But then this video would be over an hour. So let's not do that. Let's put some of this stuff away and go to the next box for you. As to not bore you to absolute tears. Okay. Looks like this stuff. We'll go ahead with the book. I believe that's...
That's like the last thing.
Okay.
There's the first thing we took off of there.
How about Planetopia? There's... How are we going to put this all back? Jeez. How does that book even fit?
Well, it goes.
Okay. I'm already at the top. And then this goes over that. It's alright. If it doesn't quite fit, we have this in there to get the divider. Jeez. I feel like I'm crushing the secret envelope right there. I don't know what's in there. I hope it's not something that would bend or break.
That would suck, eh?
That would. See how big that is?
So I think that this was like this way, because we didn't read shipbook right away.
All right, we're not going to be able to close this back up just yet, so we're just going to set, and we still have this stuff to put in there too. So,
All right.
note that it's not easy to put away unless you are playing, right? All right, so that will clear out some room for our base box. So let's go ahead. Lost Fleet isn't something I'm familiar with, so I'm thinking this might be stretch goals right here. Even though it doesn't say stretch goals, I just have to guess that that's what it is because I'm not familiar with the name Lost Fleet of anything I backed. So let's take a look of what I assume are stretch goals. And you know what? SG, probably stretch goals. Stretch goals, Kickstarter, English. All right, box number 2. Rule book. This one is much more manageable here. Here are components that it's adding. Some alien dice. Here is our campaign setup. If we play with this Lost Fleet. Secret envelope. I don't want to read much of that. Starting your game. Some more rules. And our standees, if we do need those. More for the Planetopia. Not going to go through anything beyond this.
Yeah,
because you know, you get the art. The art is top notch, guys.
Yeah.
All right. More for our binder. More for our binder. Cool. Survivors. Alien standees. If we do need them, we have them.
I'm not sure what this could be.
I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of storage goes in that.
It's a box.
Average standee. They're not. I don't know. All these are standees, but looks like they certainly could be. More system maps, which we already established is absolutely badass idea. Ooh, what do we got here? Another character, another person we can beat. Sabretooth. Another ship that we could perhaps modify. Another big operations book for our campaign. Woo!
Wow.
Is this 2 books? Okay. A log book and the operations.
All in English, boys and girls.
Yep, they didn't mess that up. Something delicious to eat. Okay. Unique discoveries? Yes. Wow. This is going to be a beast of a game, boys and girls. This is an absolute beast of a game. One thing I'm not looking forward to, Vic, is looking for all the stuff. Like, hey, and I'll get this. Like, where is it?
Yeah.
There is so much here. So much here. I've never seen anything like it. I'll be quite honest. Equipment cards. So this person has an advanced med kit, perhaps. There is what I believe to be our stretch goals. And wow, what can I say? Stunning.
Yeah.
I am excited and slightly overwhelmed.
She has the bees in person.
Okay. All right. There's that. This one will be much easier to close the lid on. Vic's putting her V for victory box back in. All right. Another box down. That is Lost Fleet, perhaps stretch goals. We'll get that over by you. Next. Campaign stuff. Deadly Frontier is the name of this one. Deadly Frontier campaign was $59 to add, so I did that. Let's see what we get for our $59 Just so people get the pricing. This was $25 for the pets. I added that. Thought it was super cute. You store your dice and they move around with that. ISS Vanguard itself, I'm looking, is $99 for ISS Vanguard and the Lost Fleet you just looked at, which I believe they're stretch goals. That was $99, so not bad at all. Let's see what this $59 box added. ISS Vanguard Deadly Frontiers campaign. So I'm really hoping we love it because we'll have a lot of content to dig through, a lot of time, hopefully a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
I do think the only negative thing is it's going to be a 2-player experience. I believe it might be too much to bring anyone into this, but we'll have to find out. I'll look more into it, but from what I gathered, it was probably going to be a 2-player experience. We just got through a campaign, 2-player experience with Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies. Had a good time with that as well.
Yeah.
Rulebook. A lot more cards. We're going to get a lot more cards. Got some more minis. And this is another more manageable rulebook. Once I digest the main rules, this stuff, I can already tell, will be very simple for me. Planetopia. Again, I'll just show you the first page. Love it. If we like this game, man, I don't know when we'll finish it. It'll be like a Gloomhaven for us.
Hopefully not.
In that we never finish Gloomhaven, right?
Yeah, because with Gloomhaven, that's the only issue.
Yeah. More binder. More binder. Moderate injuries, light injuries. More standees, more tokens, more nom-noms. Logbook again. Minis again. Cards again. Take a look really quickly at this. We're going to go straight for the minis. These are some of them are more substantial. Take a look at this guy. Or girl. Or thing. Look at that. Got some broad shoulders on that guy. Uh-huh. I have no idea what that is. We're going to be encountering some weird stuff over here in space.
Seems like it. You never know what you'll get.
Nope. Look, let's see if there's any cool one I want to show. We'll show one more. We'll show that. There were options to sun drop these, but I didn't have $1,000 to spend on a board game, so I avoided that. I do believe the pets are sun drop, though. Yes, that's why it was $25. So we will get a little taste of their sun drop with Awakened Realms with that $25 box for the pets.
Nice.
It would be cheaper, but I was like, you know what, I'll spend it on that thing.
Aww.
Because it is...
they're cute pets.
Yeah. Because and it's not as much of a cost either, because there's not that much in there.
Right.
But if I wanted to sun drop these, you would not be cheap. Especially for a game you're not sure how much you're going to love it.
Yeah, makes sense. And they're just, they're miniature. I'm not on the sun drop train, maybe.
Notes. I imagine this might be a little quick reference for saving things, but I don't know. Again, I'm not going to open these cards. I've opened one. I established that the cards are good quality, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to show you that you get a lot of stuff. Here's a point of interest. Let's see what this one is. If this is another point of interest. Yes. So there's plenty of points of interest. It's going to say when to reveal this type of stuff on your planets when you go to them. Very cool. A lot to discover.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Let me make sure I'm not missing anything, actually, because this does seem a little deep. Okay, no, I did that already. All right, we'll close this one up. Another box down. This is going to be our longest unboxing that Nick and I have done.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew may have done one comparable,
With
but we haven't.
maybe? And
yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
All right, we're going to do this one first because this is the last one that was actually in the box that we had just opened. And then the last thing we're going to do is the Close Encounters that Vic just brought a little closer. That was also from Kickstarter, but we didn't buy it from Kickstarter. We found a deal, and I'll talk more about that as we're opening that. So this is our Sundrop. The only thing we got Sundrop, this is a novelty. We'll call this a novelty to the game. This isn't something that's going to add too much to the game, I don't believe.
Cute.
But it will add cuteness to the game. How about that? Hopefully. So here's our Sundrop pets. And these, let's get this alpaca looking one, are going to carry dice on them. That's what this is for. And this is our Sundrop. So I'm going to bring that a little closer to the camera so we can see an example of Awakened Realms Sundropping minis. Very metallic look. That one looks sharp to me, so I wanted to show that one. This one's an owl. You can also see the dice holder on this owl-looking thing. Vic has one. What do you have?
Hard to say.
I will say the darker colors look better to me. This is a monkey-adjacent robot. See, I think the darker colors look better because the yellow doesn't quite look as good with the orange as, let's say, this does with this bluish green look. That looks pretty slick, metallic look.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that's your pet?
That was mine, yeah. And this one's yours.
Yeah, for sure.
Vic likes owls and she likes purple.
Perfect. I knew.
So that is her pet.
It looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool. My second favorite.
It's nice, and I don't have to paint it.
Yeah, they saved you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what's the best way to store that? I have it up this way. There we go. All right, those are the little pets right there. That's all that's in that box. Last but not least, Close Encounters. So we got this at Grand Con. I saw it when we were hanging out with Andrew, our buddies Evan and Missy, Grayson, and this was on a shelf right as we were leaving Grand Con. You can see the regular price on this, $109. I looked it up of what they were selling at during that project. It was something like that. What I paid for it was about $35. I think it was like $35 I spent at Grand Con.
Yeah.
So it was a very easy buy because it wasn't something I was interested in backing because these are simply minis, I believe, from what I understand. But for $35, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for this big box. It's something that they're typically going to charge $100 plus for.
Yeah, the price is right.
It would make 0 sense to pass it up. Even if you hated the game, you still want to buy this because then if you hate it, you're going to resell it. And this has a lot more value than $30.
Yeah.
Okay. It has a little layout thing of how you want to put them back. So let's take a look.
Hopeful.
Let's get this one out first. Yep, so you get plenty of minis in here.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Better than standees.
Yep. So these are going to be replacing a lot of the standees
Yeah.
that we have in the other box. Pop this out. Nice storage. Plenty of these aliens. Very cool. Which one do you want to show?
This one is like hard to describe again.
Show the big guy.
No thoughts come to mind.
This one looks like Joe Theismann.
I never know.
Look at those arms.
Yeah.
Wild. That's the biggest mini in the box size, huh?
Oh, there's a cactus. How fun. Little one.
Little guy. Not sure. Oops. Lost forever. Yeah, we're going to have a hard time describing these, but a lot of alien-like things, as you'd expect.
Reminds you
in
of
this
like
space.
Half-Life, the game. That's
cool.
the vibe I'm getting.
This is cool. All right. Make sure that covers it. It does. I stand by my decision of not paying $100 for these minis and paying $30 to $35 instead. Cool. I like that a lot. Lots of goodies in there.
Yeah.
All right. That covers it. That was a lot to cover. A lot of boxes. And I feel like we just scratched the surface. We could have kept talking forever about what we just got. But that's going to do it for us. So thanks for joining.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.